G'day and welcome to this week's video. My name's Robert Goudie and this week we're going to have a look at cash and term deposit rates around the world. Now, as you can see in front of me, we've got a set of rates. Now, before we delve into what these rates mean and where they're from, over the last probably 3 or 4 years we've seen a dramatic decline in the real interest rates being offered by our banks for our term deposits. So prior to the GFC we were getting between 6 and 7% as the RBA Bank, the Reserve Bank of Australia, was trying to slow the booming Australian economy, which was being pushed along by China. Interest rates spiked up very quickly to that sort of 6 to 7%. What's happened since? We've had a GFC, we've had a slowdown in China, which is then reflected in a slowdown in our economy here in Australia as well. And interest rates have now been heading down to record levels that we've never seen before. Now the effect on that is that getting a 3% term deposit in Australia is about as good as you can get. 3.05 is probably the max we're seeing around now, and that's locking it away for up to 5 years. But in terms of when we start to compare what's happening around the rest of the world, some of these rates are actually starting to look pretty attractive, although they're very low by historical terms. 3% is 2.83% is probably not a bad deal at this stage of the game. So the rates that we've got in front of us here are through Bank of America, so these are American term deposit rates, and you can see here, if you're willing, the bottom line, to lock your money away for a full 10 years, the best rate you can expect to get is 0.15%. So these rates are extremely low, and in some areas of the world there are actually negative deposit rates where you're handing over your hard-earned money to a deposit provider, and they're actually taking some money out, so you're paying them to look after your money. So these are unprecedented times. So at 2.83%, things are not all that bad. Cash is an important part of our portfolio. It provides us liquidity, it provides a sleep at night factor where having some cash means that you're not exposed to the short-term volatility of the market. So cash term deposits are very important for our client portfolios, and something that we work very hard to maximise the amount we get through for our clients. And we use that we get that by using a number of different tools that give us access to up to 20 different term deposit providers. So thank you for listening. Term deposits are not the most exciting asset class out there, but as I said, form a very important part of people's portfolios. Thank you for listening. Give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you like, and below me in the description part down below the video, there's quite a few resources regarding home loans, how to pay them off quickly, and also self-managed superannuation funds if you're interested to learn more. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week.